Alex Palmer made 3 late vital stops to both end Chelsea's comeback hopes and dent their top 5 ambitions, with the Blues forced to settle for a 2-2 draw against Ipswich at Stamford Bridge despite a second-half fight back. Palmer kept out Trevoh Chalobah, Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez as Chelsea fought to add a third after a second half. Axel Tuanzebe's own goal and a Jadon Sancho stunner cancelled out Ipswich's first-half double. In denying the comeback, Chelsea failed to respond after their top 5 rivals, Aston Villa and Manchester City, recorded resounding victories this week. Newcastle's victory over Manchester United later on Sunday leaves Chelsea 6th, a point off City, who sit in the final Champions League qualifying berth. In a game full of twists and turns, Kieran McKenna was forced to field a starting 11 without Liam Delap. But it was Chelsea, who were keen on signing the 22-year-old marksman, who were in greater need of his goal-scoring prowess as they failed to translate their early ascendancy into an opening goal. In a dominant first 18 minutes, Chelsea's relentless pressure had seen Nicholas Jackson hit the post. Palmer was called upon to make a couple of strong saves to keep out close-range efforts from Levi Colwill and Noni Madueke. In a flash, Chelsea would quickly rue their missed chances as a rare move beyond the halfway line for Ipswich saw the Tractor Boys take the lead against the run of play, with Julio Enciso poking home from a Ben Johnson cutback. The blueprint was then laid out for McKenna. Ipswich continued to see very little of the ball, but carried a threat on the counter. Ipswich's second, in a similar vein to the first, had Chelsea rocked by a transition, this time Johnson heading home from an Enciso cross. Johnson had the newly introduced semi-automated offside technology to thank, as Enciso, who was deemed offside by the assistant, was confirmed to be onside after a brief check. After a presumably scathing team talk, Chelsea burst out of the blocks to half the deficit fewer than 20 seconds into the second half, when Marc Cucurella's effort was turned in by Tuanzebe. Sancho off the bench then curled home his first Stamford Bridge goal for Chelsea, which gave Maresca hope. But their hopes were in vain, as Cole Palmer watched his namesake palm away an effort before the Ipswich keeper repeated the feat at the death to keep out Fernandez from close range. Ipswich can take pride from their performance, but their hopes for survival continue to dwindle after Wolves pulled further away with victory over Tottenham.